Well, the forecast is going to be a tale of what's happening before Christmas, then what's happening after Christmas. It's going to be a world of difference. So, as you can see, even for the Western UP, things are fairly quiet leading up to the Christmas holiday. Christmas evening into the day after, though, we could be looking at a wintry mix, turning to some snow, and then kind of doing the same thing over again Saturday into Sunday. As we go into the Eastern UP, you can see here it does look very similar. Temperatures are a little bit different, though. Northern lower indicated by the circles and the top right there, you can see that we're going to have the same thing, quiet until we get after Christmas, and then two storm systems possible. Now in the lower peninsula, check this out, that is a big temperature drop. We're going to be almost 60, cooling off into the 20s with wind and lake effect snow coming on through. Now, mid Michigan, I do want to point this region out along with northern lower because there is a potential that we could be seeing some freezing rain, which I will talk about here in just a moment. That'll be Friday and potentially again Saturday night. So it could have two rounds coming on through. And then for southeast Michigan, you can see there we're going to be pretty close to 60 before it all starts to come crashing down for us. There's again going to be a lot of wind coming in through with this as well. Now, this is the high resolution rapid refresh model, or the HRRR, or the HER model. This is starting at midnight into your Tuesday morning. So we still have that wintry mix out there. Generally, rain indicated by green. Pink is going to be the possibility for some of that freezing drizzle, and blue showing up as snow. But keep in mind, this is a computer algorithm, the weather model just saying what it thinks will happen. The actual placement of these could vary just a little bit in real life, but that potential is there. And again, models really are just a guide for, hey, this could potentially happen. So here's how it looks getting into 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll thumb through into when we hit the road. So here's 6 o'clock. Still some of that wintry mix coming down, especially across parts of the UP. And then, we slowly transition over to some rain as we warm things up. But through Tuesday, this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. Not looking like a big deal at all. I think it's going to be mostly quiet with just some sprinkles, flurries here or there. Getting into your Christmas Eve, just a little band of moisture possible across the upper peninsula. Snow, maybe a little bit of freezing drizzle coming down, but shouldn't be a huge issue. Now, this is the European model as we start to get into Christmas Eve morning. So, this is again, first thing in the morning, Christmas Eve. We could have that little band of moisture that you saw in the other model there. So, hey, we love when two models match up, right? That's high likelihood that something will happen. Now, into Christmas Day itself, there's a little bit of maybe some mist and drizzle, some fog coming in for southwest Michigan. So, that would be like Benton Harbor, Coldwater, maybe Kalamazoo. Honestly, that's about it. Christmas is looking pretty quiet here. So this is 10 o'clock in the morning on Christmas morning. Not a huge deal. I think we will have maybe a little bit of fog out there for some of us, and that's about it. Now, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day night into the day after Christmas, that is when our next storm system arrives here. So this is 7 o'clock in the morning. We could be having some snow across the UP, but the pink, that's what we're going to be watching out for the possibility for some freezing rain, especially right here. This is 10 o'clock in the morning, the day after Christmas. Those are indicating some bands of some rain coming down that could be freezing pretty rapidly for some of us. Now, treated roads should be okay, but we'll keep an eye out on those back roads being slick, and of course, maybe a little bit of accretion on some power lines and trees. Again, reiterating, it is not going to be like the northern Michigan ice storm. The most I'm seeing would be about a quarter of an inch of accumulation, and yeah, that's disruptive, but it's not significant. So it's just going to be more of a nuisance than anything. And then as we go further on into the weekend, this is Saturday night into Sunday, maybe another round right there. But the good news is we'll melt things off in between, so it's not like it's going to be cumulative and keep causing us issues. Getting into Sunday, though, you see a lot of blue lines and a lot of black lines. That's indicating cold air coming in and a lot of wind coming in when you see multiple lines like that, bottom line. So is there some disruptive weather in the forecast? Absolutely, and it's just a little soon right now. I'll keep you up to date as the picture becomes a little clearer over the next couple of days, but for now, enjoy the quiet weather leading up to Christmas. We're all really busy. Weather shouldn't be slowing us down, so at least we have that working for us. Thank you so much for being subscribers. We'll keep you up to date as it gets a little bit closer.